I'm watching myself. I should have come on since, but I've been busy watching myself. All right, guys, how are you doing? Welcome to my live. I'm going to try to make this one short because I'm tired. I'm going to try to make this one short because I'm tired. I'm actually very exhausted. You can see my eyes. Everybody in my house has this cold that is disturbing the whole country, except me. I don't know which kind. I can't dey fear see whether my own go dey worst. Everybody in the whole house has the cold, except me. Taste but say because I know they catch cold. That cold really worry the whole country. We have to talk about it. I don't know when we'll talk about it. Everybody for my house, Daniela, Amara, Baby Freeze, Taste Buds. Okay, now me and the nanny. I don't know whether the nanny too don't get. Be like say that Baby Freeze carry and come from school. Share and give everybody. He first give Amarachi, then he give Daniela. That cold worry everybody for Nigeria. For this whole house, now only me no get them. How are you doing, Oyenike? So I did say earlier on that I'm cutting down the numbers of people on my live to people who are either paying a subscription or joining the live to talk. So if you've not joined to talk in 1 month, you just see that you can no longer watch the live. I don't want it to look like I'm extorting you by asking you to pay money. So I'm giving you the reason. I did not open my live because somebody want to do comment section. My live is here so that we can all talk. You understand? And I don't mind having 10 people on the live. I don't mind having 10 people on the live. As long as the 10 are useful, behave themselves, not looking for trouble here and there. Money is the least of my. There are people who I will remove that give me money. I don't care about because I'm always shouting pop my money gun, pop my money gun. The first thing I'll remove you from for is money. So you get money. It's the least of my consideration. I'd rather keep somebody that talks. So don't be angry. I've made some exceptions. Kamorudin, because Kamorudin is always coordinating the comment section. And Esther Omori, because Esther Omori is always coordinating the church comment section. Those two can stay even if they don't show their faces. Free Nation prayer meeting members who behave themselves can stay. If you obey all the other rules and regulations, because we're going to have quite a few rules and regulations, you will stay. But say the prayer meeting, they come talk. I know they pay money. Just know that your time is limited. No vex. I want us to keep having different faces here and there, just to spice up the thing. John was saying it earlier on that there are people going through a lot, and my life is therapy for them. They should pay for the therapy now. When you go to hospital, go see therapists, no they pay. Therapists where you go, they pay $100 an hour. I say make you pay $50 a month. It turn to problem. $100 an hour. No be how do you pay? How much you pay therapist abroad? The therapist where you work finish, you go still come watch my life. How much do you pay therapist abroad? Anybody that has gone through therapy before abroad, please. I want to know how much you people pay. How much do you pay? Somebody should help me and answer me. People in America, how much do you pay therapist? People in America and Canada, UK. Pop my money gun if you're watching on TikTok. How much do you pay therapists? Or the government that pays how much do you pay? Let's talk about it. It depends on the insurance. Okay, how much do you pay therapy? Just give me a range. Get a range now. How much is BMW 3 Series? How much is 150 an hour? Jumoke say 150 an hour. Igwe supports Jumoke 150 an hour. Some $30 an hour. It's not. It's free because you are on an insurance policy. The insurance company is not paying me money. The insurance company will pay the therapist. Someone says I know someone who pays $200 an hour, 180 Canadian dollars. So if I tell you to pay a subscription of $50 a month, I am not being wicked. If true, my life gives you therapy, and you pay between $100 and $200 a month for an hour for therapy. If I say you should bring $50 a month, you should be the first to go and bring it. You should be the first to go and bring it. I don't know if I'm connecting with you. $100 to $170 an hour. Somebody say Pastor Kingsley, $300 an hour. Which Pastor Kingsley collects $300 an hour? Igwe Kene. $300 an hour, Pastor Kingsley. Don't worry, I go soon begin to charge $100 a month. Because if true, I'm giving you therapy. And the rules and regulations are simple. Are you serious? They charge $300 an hour for therapy. Girl. I they waste my calling. John say he goes soon turn native doctor. So please understand that. It's a simple thing. Just behave yourselves, obey our rules and regulation, come live at least twice a month, or pay the subscription, or be part of the Free Nation prayer meeting. And it's prayer meeting you have to attend every week. Someone say no be therapy now for counseling. Meanwhile, my own counseling is free. My own counseling is free. I don't charge anything for counseling. But now me go give you time. Nobody say you go tell me say you want make I counsel you. Nah. Because foolish people fool everywhere. Like one mumu woman will send me message say her husband run, leave her and her children. So I'm just gonna try to make it easy for her. All right, let's go into today's topic. You can see my eyes are closing. So I was reading somewhere. I wish Simply Vic were here because me and Simply Vic talked about quite a few. We had quite a few conversations today. First one, it's about forgiveness. I want us to talk today mainly about forgiveness. And waiting no go make me end this live. Waiting no go make me end this live in 30 minutes. Now say una put mouth for this matter. To be honest, I don't really care about people online and all that BS. I don't really care about that. People commenting. So I want us to talk about forgiveness. The woman Wey Kpai that man for Abuja, Sandra, be waiting be her name. They say na the man Papa na him beg Tinubu to free the wife. Say na the man Papa na him beg Tinubu to free the woman Wey Kpai in son. That bothered me. That's the first topic. As you can see, I'm very tired today. I couldn't rest the whole day. I've been so busy. Yes, they have kids. Secondly, second topic. Sabah baby, God bless you. I will bring you put aside this matter. A woman said she was bored with her marriage. So she abandoned her husband and her child. I can forward you the video, or if Vic is watching, I can forward the video. So she was telling her story. She left her husband and her child and followed this other man. This other man where she follow, after a while the man can't leave only she can't be by herself. She can't realize say she don't get belly. So when she went into labor, she now called her husband. Her husband now come. You see as the guy fine. I never see person wey fine come stupid. The husband now came, and the husband was now there, and they were now saying our baby. Ah. I can forgive the mother of my children for cheating on me, but now from far we go dey forgive ourselves. I fit go meet am for she's the mother of my child, of my children. Say she leave me, follow another man. She get belle. From there, they can't call me. Let me send it to you, Yenike, so that if you never watch am, you no go believe. You go think say I'm making up the story. Let me send it to you, Yenike. Let me go to Vic. Okay, so it's right here. No, no, it's not religion. Now the story be this. Oh, Yenike, who else wants the video? Someone that I chat with regularly. I can't start looking for you on Instagram DM. If me and you have a history that we chat regularly, let me send it to Yenike. Good morning, Uzoma. Who else? Who else wants to watch it? Please, if I know if you me and you know the chat normally, don't tell me because it's long. Glory. Look, I send them to Sama baby. So I'm looking for Sama. I'll send it to you too, so that you can talk about it because I'll bring you live. Hey, I didn't think with that. Okay, send. I don't send them to Oyenike and Samaria. The story goes like this. At 37, after 11 years of marriage, I told my husband I didn't love him anymore. I'd fallen for somebody else. I left him in Chicago with our 8-year-old son and flew to Seattle to stay with my sister. Everyone whispered. She walked out on her family. At first, it felt electric, late night calls, butterflies. I hadn't felt in ages, but soon the emptiness crept in. I missed my son, our home, our life. The man I thought I loved faded away. The thrill was gone. Leaving, sorry, the thing is faster than how I read. Leaving hadn't freed me, it hollowed me out. I started healing. JD, hear me. I started healing. Go back, this thing. I started healing, therapy, walks. The divorce went through. My husband kept our son grounded. I drifted technically free, but emotionally lost, unsure how to feel alive again. One morning, the test, two bright pink lines, pregnant, my chest tightened, my breath caught. I didn't even know whose baby it was, my ex or the other man's. Heart racing, I called him in labor, please come. He dropped everything, drove through the night, arriving as I was wheeling into delivery. The birth was peaceful. I came home to the man who waited for me. Still a heaviness lingered. Inside, a quiet ache from everything we'd survived. Nights were long, filled with silence and baby cries. I questioned everything, my choices, my strength, my worth, but somehow his steady presence alone kept me from falling apart. Healing wasn't instant. It came through small moments, shared coffee, laughter, forgiveness. The love we rebuilt felt different this time, gentler but unshakably real. One evening, watching him rock our daughter while our son read nearby, I finally understood love isn't always passion, it's persistence, it's choosing each other. It's choosing each other after breaking apart. This wasn't our ending, it was our homecoming. John Paddy, you don't sleep. Does your father sleep? Poverty gree your papa sleep. John Paddy call. John Sanitary Pad ni. If I see you for this live again, waiting at the course where I go cost you, you think in that play. Someone says she's lucky. She's not lucky. She met a stupid man. How do you walk out on your marriage? Now, the one way vex me be say, how you go even carry belle? You don't know where they comot belle. Say even if you want to go back to your husband, at least go back, go cry, go beg. Say, okay, I effed up. Why you go back with belle where they don't know who be the papa of the pikin? Oyinbo people stupid. You try that thing with me, I go collect you back. Small, now I go they poison you till you buy. Small. Now me go buy you, leave him. He's a simp. In fact, he is the Gege University of Simps. The man is being Christ-like. That's not to be Christ-like, has to be stupid. How is that Christ-like? The man who forgave the person with Kpai and Pekin, that is Christ-like. Because he doesn't have to live with her. What kind of nonsense be that? I'm not even saying should go back with another man Pekin. Now that one even cruise me. Okay, I just rapture John Sanitary Pad. Now Olori Buruku. Permanent rapture. It's not Christ-like to set yourself up for emotional pain. So, Sama baby, make una come put mouth. Before I bring John, we go scatter everywhere, because I know say this place go scatter now. Make I just bring Sama and some gentle people. At least we'll start gently, knowing that everywhere feels still scatter. Biola, where are you? Trade with style. Make I bring trade with style. Don't think since you come my life. If now you, woman, do this kind of thing to waiting you could do. No lie. Huh? How are you?
Good evening.
Good evening. Good. So tell me how you see this matter.
We're not there. So, people come online, they write so many things, but let's talk about it. So I'm just saying.
Did you watch the video?
I saw the video, yes.
You see, say the man, a normal fine man. The woman not too fine like that, self. You get the way woman they fine that they get away with things.
And normally, you know, say like Reddit said, you get that.
Be saying if she's a billionaire, I'll accept her back. Hey, now you are talking. At least you know you are getting something. Person will not get money. Will be lori bruku. You don't come to stay house.
But you don't know now. For her to move on with her life so easy like that, I don't think she's broke too. Because if she were broke, you know. But the thing is, it could be, what if the man had cheated in the past and she kind of forgave another? It may not have been that easy.
Listen,
I mean, this is like a summary of what happened.
Cheating is forgivable. Bringing an Omoali. You know what I mean? An Omoali, Bastard, into a house. That one no get forgiveness. See, I feel marry single mother, we get 6 children. I feel marry single mother, we get 3 children from 3 different men. At least I believe, say, when she enter my own house, we feel start afresh. But woman no feel leave me go carry pikin come.
I mean,
unless I no feel born.
The man say pataya.
Now, as the woman be, if she go marry another man, born for the man, carry the pikin, give the man. Hope they say we feel reconciled. But no carry that pikin come my house. Not just carry that pikin come my house. One day we just say the pikin fall inside well. Just know say na me do am.
I want come carry waiting no concern. Small child come carry and pass for pikin wey no concern.
Baba, wait till I talk. 90% of men go do am. It's different. You see, men have raised women's. You get some men who go meet woman. You know those women where they give belly when they're young, like 16. One guy not can give her belly for school. The woman can't get one son. So by the time the man married the woman, she had that son. Maybe the son was 2 years old. So the son always thought that the father was the husband. Meanwhile, no be papa, but they know for house. You understand? I've seen men inherit. I know one guy, very popular billionaire for Port Harcourt. John, you know the guy. No be Port Harcourt, Bielsa. And John, you know the guy. I feel DM you, but I don't feel talk him. Open. In wife.
I know the guy don't buy now. I know
yes.
I know he's talking.
In wife, first son, we no being son. Now he be heir to empire. Because in children useless. Especially in sons. So not only that boy, if you hold the empire together, all that one is understandable. But say you did my house, you go carry belle come. That place where you carry the belle, go give them the belle back.
I say even the house, I don't say go find man go. They do.
Finish. But you see, as a Christian, I preach forgiveness. But you go carry that pikin come my house.
This is not the forgiveness Christianity preaches.
The preach is called LOVE.
God no go let me love Olori Buruku for my life.
That is this thing that we Christians talk. God said we should forgive, that if they slap you here, you should turn here and slap you here, turn here and slap you here. We literally don't understand what the Bible said there. The Bible just said,
tell me about it, John.
You cannot endure for someone to slap you and keep slapping you like that without you reacting. That's what my own
John, is this your own interpretation of Bible?
John, no be so Bible talk. Now you interpret them like that too.
I was having a conversation with someone that is of the other religion we have in Nigeria, and he told me that we Christians are weak, that they will do us whatever they want to do to us, and we cannot do anything. Share our Bible says if they slap us, we should turn the other side and let them slap us. I told him, okay, my Bible does not tell me that too. What my Bible tells me is that vengeance is of God, but I'll have to send you to God so that he will judge you, because God cannot judge you while you're on earth. It is my responsibility to take you to him, so that I'll make your vengeance very fast.
As in, you get mind, you carry the pikin come my house.
Somebody asked me how I would feel if the person were to be my brother. That's his business, honey.
If I go to the hospital and someone is pregnant for me, and you just gave birth, the first thing they will do in that hospital is a DNA test. If the child is not mine, I'll walk out of you and that baby in that hospital.
Straight away. That one, they know they argue that one now.
It makes you happy.
If I don't deposit hospital bill, I'll ask the hospital for refund.
So
You see,
John,
that's
let
why I
me
like
ask you a question.
Nigeria.
So
That's
the
why I
other day-
like Nigeria.
John, the other day,
America, once you sign birth certificate, whether now you born the pikin or not, you don't turn papa or you must pay child support.
I cannot even send that birth certificate of
John, let me ask John something. John, the other day you said something. You said your wife would not go born female, so it must be male child. So what if you now go to that hospital and your child just gave birth and is a male child? And
as a male child,
then you decide to do the
Where is
DNA,
the- not
and then
inside
the
that.
DNA says it's your child, and your wife, gets upset
God.
with you. And let's say it was on a basis of should you carry out the DNA? Do you doubt her and decide to carry out the DNA? And it happens to be your child that she's not going to take it lightly with you, or for some reason she's going to separate or divorce you, something like that. Would you agree to that still? And you love this wife of yours.
because I did DNA to check if picking or not picking.
I'm just saying. Huh?
Do you
I mean, look, I'm not against DNAs, but I feel like it's a breach of trust to an extent.
Can a teacher fail you when you're doing chemistry practical situation for complementary tests?
Excuse me?
Will a teacher fail you when you're doing chemistry practicals? Titration.
Yeah.
Complementary test.
Now we're talking about LOVE, your wife, your family. Let's say your wife tells you, look, you are the father. You don't even need to argue or try this because I would never do this and that. And you insist. And you get it done on the basis that should you decide to do
See,
it,
you
that's
get
the
the
end of
kind
marriage.
wife
Would you
where I
still-
go get.
what
You
would
get the kind wife where I go get. As my wife dey like this for my house, if she get belly, I no need to ask her for DNA. But you get the kind waka woman where you go marry.
That is, if you lock me with woman, if you lock me with woman inside the same house today, me and I no see lights. Me and I no come out from the house. By this time next stage, she don't carry belly. If show me die inside that house, she carry that belly. I must do DNA.
That's okay. Now answer my question. So, should a wife tells you that if you go ahead and do this DNA, because to her she feels is a kind of there's no trust. This trust related, kind of, and tells you if you do this and this child is really yours, the marriage is over. Would you still do it?
Soldier come, soldier go, barra go swimming.
Okay, and if it happens to be overseas where she has the chances of her having custody of the child is higher, what would you do still? That's still fine.
She can have the custody. She can have custody of the child. I just want to be sure that child is mine.
Okay, that solves the
I'd
problem.
rather lose custody of that child than to have custody of a child that is not mine.
See where John carry matter go.
You don't try
I'd
one
rather lose
before.
custody of that child. Know that the child is mine. Say that me, the worker there. That I have custody of a child that is not mine.
The thing is, somebody saying that's a manipulative wife. Why is that a manipulative wife? Because
when they claim that my own, can I go class 1 + 1, you know, go comprehend because the main papa no ludo. No. Please. If the child
like I stated before, I do not have a problem with DNAs, but I just feel like it's a breach of trust.
How?
You
You see,
You should be able to build trust enough with somebody that you don't need all those things. If you have a doubt,
See,
then go ahead
see,
and carry
let
on
me
the
tell you
DNA.
something I tell
but
people.
if you do not have a doubt,
Well done, Ofri. Let me tell you what I tell people. Trust is not automatic. What makes you entitled to my
you
trust?
earn it.
What makes you entitled
it.
for you to believe that I must trust you is a sign of entitlement. It means you are
No, it is not
entitled
given that it
to my
is.
trust.
I mean, I'm not saying it is given. You earn it.
So if I don't trust you enough,
You
what if
don't
I don't
give
trust
trust.
you? What if I don't catch you inside Kurukere Waka? What if I don't see you they talk to your ex?
That's why I said that is
Come
I
on.
cannot come and say trust me. I have to earn it. I have to earn that trust.
Anybody that says
everybody can
anybody that says, why don't you trust me? You have to trust me. That person know they trustworthy. Not suspect.
because you can't give it.
Let me tell you one story.
can't
I know
get
if
it
you
by
ever
just
forget
saying
this
it.
story. I know if you ever forget this story. I did with one babe. With the keys, they do many things. Should they call her husband, her police, or her boyfriend then, her fiance, where she won't marry? So we did the keys, her phone, they ring. I say, who is it? She just says, my police. The guy cannot even trust somebody for 5 minutes. And the thing I say, Shana, where you day you supposed to? You day here, they kiss me. You they tell me, say, the person will want to marry you 2 months from now, no trust you. I did look at the woman like this. The way women brain they work, eh?
That refuse. That refuse.
But there are people that have trust issues, that no matter what you do, they still
Baba,
build on their
me, I have
their
trust
past
issues.
experiences.
As you
Like,
see
keep
me,
going
I
with
get
it, with
trust
what happened in the
issues.
past.
John get trust issues. We get trust
It shouldn't be
issues.
like that.
No.
That if you don't have a trust issue.
Me, I have.
I don't have a trust issue unless you give me reason to. That's what the problem for me. For example, I trust a lot. Whatever you tell me, that's what I believe.
No.
Now, when I realize or see an atom of lie in you, that's when I'll stop trusting you. But normally, do you know yesterday? Do you know what happened to me yesterday? Somebody lied to me yesterday. I'm sorry, John. And it happened, somewhere at my job. And I found it very hard to believe that somebody like that would lie. Like, the thing kept ringing in my head. Not like I don't lie, don't get me wrong. But I don't deliberately lie. Before I lie, I don't know what will make me lie. So I found it very uncomfortable. Like, the thing was swinging in my head, like, did this guy really lie? Oh my goodness, that's a lie. Like, the thing really traumatized me to an extent. I kept processing that thing in my head. I had to call somebody and say, I can't believe this person lies. So I trust a lot from my own end.
You're on a very long thing.
Me, I'm from the streets. In the streets, we don't trust anybody.
Samaria, let me tell you something. Women are manipulative in nature. We know that. When people say that women are smart, I just look at them and laugh. Women are not smart. Men just don't pay attention. For men like us who pay attention to details.
God bless you. I like that thing when you talk.
We are controlling.
And as we pay attention to detail, they go tell us, say, we they controlling.
We are controlling and we have trust issues.
Yes. I have trust issues.
I openly agree. I have trust issues. I am controlling. Deal with it or move on. For me,
it took my wife years to earn my trust.
Speaking when you claim saying on my own, I must do confirmatory tests saying on my own. That DNA test must show 99%. If you show 96, I will doubt that. Show 99. Must show
99.9.
Why do I have to be around somebody I don't trust to that extent?
You see, Samaria, let me tell you something.
The only person I trust, there are two people I trust in this world.
Who?
Myself. But I'm not sure you're the other person.
I don't trust my mama. I don't trust my papa. I don't trust anybody.
The only person I don't trust.
Make I tell you one thing. When I was younger,
myself.
When I was younger, we did one gathering. My papa did there. So my dad was building a house, and then it took him like 6 months to build the house. He built it in a hurry. People come to talk, say, my papa bury cow inside the house. Now they can make more. We lived in the hood. You understand? So because of that, when my father can't start to hear the rumors, he can't stop to build the house. He can't move in to that house uncompleted completely. Can't they build and small because of waiting people they talk. So one day he can't talk in front of where I did. He say, can you imagine they say I buried the cow? I say, why they ask me? When you buried the cow, was I there? When you did not bury the cow, was I there? I can't they use me to witness? Me and you they work out together. That thing, before my papa forgive me this thing, he take. But me and they look and say, me and why do you expect? Why you are entitled to me trusting? Say bury cow. People say you bury cow. It no concern me. No talk. No make her look like joke. Say will I bury a cow? I don't know you. You should be the other day they tell you say they follow bad gang. You believe them now. But you know what make I believe say you bury cow?
I don't trust anybody.
I don't trust anybody. I don't trust my mama. I don't trust anybody. My mama go tell you. My mama give me bag one day. We day abroad. My mama say carry this bag go house for me. I sit down with my mama one by one and bring everything out. My mama say, do I want to give you? I said,
No, it might not be you. It might be someone that give. It might be someone you trust that don't give you.
Ask basket mouth.
I now trusted you.
Basket mouth. Now you go give you this gist.
Is that one carrying somebody's thing? I mean, it's common knowledge.
Hold on.
Check
basket mouth. Basket mouth. Me and basket mouth they travel. We did the same plane. Be like saying I even buy my ticket save that day. He sit down for premium economy. I sit down for economy. But that plane, premium economy, was just like 2 seats away from economy. So from where I did, they see him, they see me. So I wear jackets, he no wear jackets. So he can't carry 2 packets of cigar give me. You understand? As the plane land for London like this, I just tap him. He look back. I just carry him 2 cigar give him. Say, don't worry. When we cross immigration, I go put am for my pocket for you back. Now basketball look me say, why good? I say you dey drive C-class for Nigeria. That time, Nigerian comedians never begin blue. Baba, I know be mumu. What if I believe saying a comedy? What if another thing they there? Bro, no vex.
That one is different now, isn't it?
Ah.
That one is fine. That one is like you used your common sense, which is what is expected of you to use in that case. I just feel like
Someone say my papa see shaggy for my. I know they trust anybody. No, they carry me into trust me.
Quiet. How they listen? How they try?
Hopefully, your nails are looking good.
Oh dear, I'm shy. Thank you.
I did notice everything. We get one thing when my wife say I noticed today. My wife say, so you noticed. We go on hospital. We enter. The doctor just they talk anyhow. They look us anyhow. Meanwhile, the whole nurses don't take picture with me. The doctor they form like say, you know, you know those kind of people. You know some people just stupid for this life. God bless them with abundance of stupidity.
Na female doctor.
Na female doctor. So the doctor just they talk to us almost. I can't they look and say, you know fear say I fit call out this your hospital.
With your wife.
I did talk and say, you know fear say I fit call out this your hospital. And they go, by the time I'm done with you, they fit ban your license. Now this boss they beg me, say no. Make I tell you the funniest one. They come say, they tell one guy, say, is that not Daddy Freeze? The guy look up, say, who is Daddy Freeze? I pretend like say I know here, I sit down beside the guy. The guy don't bring out a phone. Guess what thing they play for a phone? My video where they watch iPhone.
Oh.
That my video I shoot this night where they watch my.
You
No, as in he just bring him phone. You know, he said no, the phone was there. As he picking phone, the video they play. He can't try close up. He go to my next video. He can't try close out of embarrassment. Go to. Meanwhile, the way they don't know me. In the form they give attitude, say who is that the freeze. Meanwhile, you know when you watch video, you can't drop your phone. As he pick the phone like this, now my video did it. So he can't say don't F up. So he tried close the phone. As he tried close, I can't scroll to my next video. He can't. The phone they hang. He scroll reach my 5 videos before the phone. He control the phone.
That kind of person will see a corrupt politician in the airport and arms him.
I'm telling you.
That he just feels that maybe he's in a place where he feels that he cannot benefit anything from you. That is why he's that way. Maybe if you say you be governor of Lagos State, if you don't, yes, sir. And that's the problem with we Nigerians.
No, John. I know what make we enter this Nigerian topic because we go sleep here. Before this,
work ethics too. What if it was work ethics?
Before, sorry, what's that?
I said, what if you're just trying to respect himself, being in a work environment?
You see,
Just like I was on my
you
job.
see?
I was on my job on Sunday. They announced Beyonce was in the building. They were like, Beyonce security, you're needed in the room. Beyonce, I'm saying, okay, Beyonce's in the building.
See, let me tell you something. I understand. One thing with me is,
Before.
let me tell you one thing
They
with
always
me.
come to my hospital.
One thing with me is, ask anybody who know me. If I enter one shop to eat twice, I will have somebody's number in that shop. Once I don't chop twice there, I'll get that person's number. Whether na phone shop, electronic shop, perfume shop, any shop where I will always have one because I always like calling the shop. I'm coming to your shop. Do you have this? I'm coming to your shop. When do you guys close? You understand? I am very free with people. I don't have attitude. But if you give me attitude, I'll give you attitude where go. Attitude will go panic you. You understand? If I enter Uber, I dey talk to the Uber driver like me and am. No, I don't discriminate. I don't have airs around me. Boys where they beg for street, I know their name. If I see them, they stop. I would ask them, say, where this particular person? I never see him in a while. Where this person? Where this person? Today I dey drive, they go. Those I asked those girls. You get some small girls where I promise I go dash money, but I don't think they give them cash. I don't carry cash. So I tell one of my guys where they streets, in name now available. I say, may give them the money. I don't can't remember whether I don't send available the money. So I ask the girls, I say, available give you the money? They say no. So one other guy where they street, I call him, I say, you get the money. Now I don't want turn out for available head because I'm not sure whether I send available the money because I feel don't forget. So I say, make them no worry. Say, I go settle them later. So if you are looking for people that have attitude, I'm not one of them. I no qualify for who get attitude.
No, you don't.
So
You
if you
don't.
and let me tell you, that is why I'm very quick to cut people off. Once I don't see, say, you don't see me finish, I go just cut you off. May you begin to find me anywhere where if you say see me. I'll just cut that access. Because some people do not understand privilege. It's like somebody like, let me think. Someone like Tubaba. Yes, me with Tubaba grow from small as kids. But I will still not disrespect. I will still know that even though we have history together, I've known Tubaba for over 30 years. I still know that he's a star. And I will still give him that regard.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm telling you? So if I walk into a hospital, you cannot tell me you don't know me. If you not see me for Honest Bunch, you go see me for my life. If you not see me for my life, you go see me for today interview. If you not see me for today, you know they possible make you not know me. It's not possible. So the guy will ignore me. That one I just look at like fool.
Probably one of the people that do not like you.
I don't
so
get issues with him. Now
like
the doctor will get attitude.
Mm-hmm. And you know that's not welcoming enough because irrespective of whether you like somebody or not, when you see them in your company,
I brought a patient. I am not a rude person. You cannot even say I was rude to you. Do you understand? You just treat me like, hey, I'm paying you for a service. My mouth no good though. If I call out the hospital, the owner of the hospital go find me this night. This night before we sleep, they go find me.
It's very bad.
Now taste buds, now they tell me, say, no, calm down. And waiting make me calm down. I swear to God now. The receptionists, the nurses, the girls where they give injection, they were all so polite. Taste buds, so they say we know they go to the hospital again. I say, why? Because one doctor for the hospital no get sense. Meanwhile, from that hospital, I've met doctors that I'm still in contact with till today. This boss say we know they go this hospital again. She was upset. I can't tell her, say no. Because I they look those other people with no offend. I never see that kind. See, listen, it don't be like that pilot we won't use plane jam Kwamwan. If you are having a bad day, I'm not saying call security, may they carry the Kwamwan, may they bundle and go. No use plane jammer.
I refuse, but let me play the devil's advocate. Maybe the woman don't like. Maybe the woman like you. And you know, say when women like you and they see you tell
John, forget about devil's advocate. John, see.
If she like me, I go see her for her eye. I be player and I be street boy.
What related? She's not supposed to treat a client like that.
Are they supposed to gist with us? So how are you feeling? So you're like, okay, that's how you're feeling. You will get injection. You will get injection. They will do test for you.
Did you just say work related in Nigeria? You never having to walk into restaurants before and the waitress is looking at you from head to toe. This girl with smart.
They need to go. This is not their space.
I mean, this smart supposed to carry. Why do you say Jeff Nico they employ women?
Make I tell you another story. We can't come out for there. I can't go Buka Hut where they always buy their suya every weekend. Because the hospital worker, I I know sure say food day house.
Live
Meanwhile,
reception is very bad.
guess what? Amarachi don't grill turkey for us for house, but we know just because we don't tell anybody say we they come house, and we don't believe say food no good day. So I go them. I they watch Booker Hut. I say they said they have closed. I say what time do you close? They say 10:30. I say what time is it? They say 10:06. And you are looking at a customer, and you are telling your customer that you've closed at 10:06 when you are supposed to close at 10:30. I looked them. I said, "What is today? World Customer Service Day." I come cross to the next guy, where they beside them. Because the guy was very good. The guy to offend me, but at least in mannerism they good, so I no go talk. But that book, they look me like this. I say, no be fire be this. Grill suya for me now. They say, no, say they don't close. I'm sure the owner of Booker Hut does not know that this is what they did. Because me, I believe.
That's bad.
Me, I believe that if a customer is in front of you and you haven't closed, the owner of that business will not close that business.
It once happened to me that the freeze, you're right. I agree with you.
The owner of the now people where they put for business, now they behave like that.
So that is why I always,
especially when there are still people inside and you have at least 30 minutes to go, they should let you go at least. If the owners are around.
I think Nigerian businesses should be run based on commission, because this thing happens a lot when the person knows that whether I sell or I don't sell, I'll get my salary at the end of the month.
Yes.
Because it's not theirs.
Because
if you were yours,
and that's why most businesses in Nigeria are suffering, because of the attitude of their employees.
But ask how much are they paying them?
Even if they are paying you 50 kobo.
That's also a factor.
I mean, that's the excuse they'll give.
You see, John, let me tell you something. John, let me tell you something.
100% of this one. Because
John, let me tell you something. Hold on, John. John, let me tell you something. Home and abroad, the most difficult thing to be is a business owner. Do you realize that some just rent alone in Lekki takes a bulk of the capital? We have not talked about the layers of taxes. Once you get business, we get signboard. Just know say now you are in government.
Let me help you.
Hold on, you're going to go. I'm going to allow you. I worked in Cool FM, and my salary at a point was $100 a month. I had wife, I had kids. It was about, let's say, $200, $150 a month. And I did my job well. And I understood with my employer, because as of that time, Ray Power, they owe 6 months salary. What some radio stations used to do as of that time was, after 6 months, they will sack everybody and tell you to reapply. So you're applying like a brand new staff. I understood that. I worked in Cool FM for 21 years. The salary was never great. At a point, the salary became okay. At a point, my monthly salary in Cool FM was about $2,000. At a point. Then everything, I earned that for maybe 2 years, and then everything came crashing down. But they have never, in 21 years I worked there, they've never paid me May's salary in July. The worst that will happen is May's salary in June. Hold on. There is no radio station in Nigeria. Hold on. There is no radio station in Nigeria that has that bragging right. Ask anybody that worked on the radio.
But that's how it should be. And I think,
I'm a strong union member. fact that you are accepting your rights as an entitlement is a problem.
No.
That is,
In an
let me
unregulated world.
let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. In 2016, in 2014, my former employer laid me off. 3 months later, they wanted me back, but company policy will not let them reabsorb me into the system, except I've been out of the system for a year, because they have to justify why did you not lay him off if you need him back 3 months later. So they had to bring me to a third-party contractor. When they called me, I gave them my terms. My terms is, I don't care who you bring me under, but you see what I was earning before I was laid off is exactly what you will pay me now. One. Secondly, on the 30th of the month, if my salary has not dropped my account, I don't care who you're paying the money to. If my salary
is yelling. Don't relax.
If my salary is not in my account, the next day I'll come to work and I won't do anything until that salary drops my account. It is my right. You cannot work and someone paying you is a privilege. Like, if you see this attitude we have in Nigeria, thinking that our employer paying us is our employer doing us good. No. Our employer paying us is our employer appreciating the good that we
In
have
a
done.
country where employees
That's right,
have
I
no
agree with you.
rights, John.
That is. Employees have no right. The right I have as an employee is the right to say I am not working with you again.
But do you know, if you are doing your job,
That's
like
the
you
right
expect,
I have
You
as
see,
an
John, let me tell you
why can't
something.
you earn? Why can't you
John,
get your money when you're
John,
supposed
hold
to?
on, hold on. Let me tell you my own
They
story.
need you need them.
Let me tell you my own story. At that point, I could have asked for a raise, and because they knew they held the yam and they held the knife. You know, sometimes in this life, if you hold knife, even if you don't hold yam, say you hold knife, you feel caught inside the yam. But when you know hold knife, you know hold yam.
Sorry, hold on. Sorry, let me finish. Ofura asked you to bring her back. She said she was removed by the network.
Okay. Ofure. So I want you to listen. At that point, I sat down. I am not John, who is a first-class graduate in engineering. If John no work for Mobile, John go work for Total. If John no work for Total, John go work for Chevron. My skills and my talent is limited in an area, because there was a time they were giving me BS in my radio station, and I sucked it up because I knew that some radio stations were, at that time, they were paying me about 300K a month. A radio station in Ikeja offered me 1 million a month. I sit down, I tell my wife. My wife say, you go drive, go Ikeja every morning, 4 a.m. You go drive, come back. It go look like, say, it easy until you begin doing 1 month, 2 months. Are you sure they are going to? Are you sure they are going to pay you this 1 million naira on the 30th of every month? If they not pay you 1 million naira on the 30th of every month, waiting you go do them. I say this thing all the time. You are the best pilot in the world in your pocket, unless your papa get aeroplane, or your papa give you aeroplane, or you buy aeroplane for yourself, or you get airline where you work with. And as of that time, my radio station knew that we could not stand on our own. And then they had made us sign contracts that if we leave Cool FM, we cannot work in any other radio station for 6 months. All the radio stations in Lagos came together to sign that nonsense.
Well, that is an unlawful contract.
Bro.
You can only sign such contract
So wait
if
now.
you are senior management staff.
So I left that. If I leave this company because say they do this thing or they don't do this thing or they don't, what is my future? The people that left, they frustrated them.
So that difference.
Hold on. So what I did was, I built myself. And when I knew that I had attained a certain level in the industry, I called their bluff. And that happened during COVID. Let me give you an example. That happened during COVID.
You would have called their bluff if you did what we argued about the other day.
They go sack me.
trade.
They for sack me.
If
They
you
don't
guys
sack.
remember,
The
if you
first
guys,
time where they
let,
sack me, the
let me
first
say,
time where they sack me,
if you guys had a trade union,
we not get. You see, oil and gas get Pegasan
Make I give you
and
example.
Nupeng.
Happens in the oil industry. Pengasan.
Mm-hmm.
Pengasan ESCOs, once they start negotiating the CPA, the CPA, the bargaining, what is it? CPA, bargaining agreement, something bargaining agreement, collective bargaining agreement. Once they start negotiating the CPA, all the Pengasan ESCOs go their hotel where the company will pay for. If you guys want to drag it for 1 year, they'll be in that hotel for 1 year while they're negotiating. They won't be coming to work. So it's the best in the interest of the employer to make sure that that CBA goes on fine and quick. And the CBA is what governs every member of that trade union. So, and the CBA, that is where the terminal benefit will come in. That is where salary increment will come in, and all them like. If you guys are the trade union, what is your legal right, your fundamental human right of association? Your fundamental human right of association. You guys wouldn't have been going through all these things in the radio station.
But as we not get, she make I dey my papa house. They follow them fight.
I can tell you authoritatively that 95% of entrepreneurs in Nigeria declare employers' benefits as profits. Banks in Nigeria declare profits of billions of naira and pay their staff 300,000 naira. So you realize that it is what they should pay their staff that they declare as profits. And the only thing that can solve that is a trade union. That's the only thing that can solve that thing in Nigeria, a trade union. And the reason why those trade unions don't work is that we have ministers of labor that have not worked for 1 day in their life. This is absolute.
Exactly.
You have to understand the process. You have to understand the process. If you read the Labor Act states that, for example, in the oil industry, before you fire someone in the oil industry,
John, oil industry is one industry. Radio station, let me tell you, radio station go tell you, say, if you not like the work, resign.
The reason why the radio station they tell you this thing because you are not getting it.
Let me tell you here, another thing is, when you sign your employment, I remember then part of my contract said you cannot have a labor, a union.
It is unlawful. A Supreme Judge, there's a Supreme Judge, a court judgment on that you cannot tell an employee not to be.
My brother, see, me, I wanted a platform. If I had fought that battle, I would not reach anywhere for my life today because they're for just different. So me, I just sat down and I said, okay, let me tell you what I looked at in Cool FM, that other radio stations like Brilla, I heard, I don't know if Brilla staff are willing to talk, that in Brilla's, you cannot even do voiceover. Cool FM does not care if you do voiceover. You cannot MC.
Oh, yeah?
Cool FM does not care if you MC. I'm telling you. So me, I looked at it. I said, okay, these people pay me my salary, the tiny salary that I get, no matter how small it is, at least I get it monthly and on time.
At the right time.
They gave me a house. I was not paying rent. I was not paying rent. At a point, they were even paying for DSTV. They were paying for DSTV. They were giving me weekly petrol. Hold on, John. They were giving me weekly petrol. At a point, they were giving me breakfast, lunch, and dinner. At a point, wait, John, wait. You see, you are idealistic in this. You are not realistic. The people that got up and said, I'm not going to take this, they were kicked out into, they go start another career. Whether they go banking, they go...
Is in Nigeria where job not they safe?
Thank you. Somebody said, DF, that is not tenable in court because it is unconstitutional. Do you want to hire a lawyer and go to the court in Nigeria?
Please. You know, the problem we have in Nigeria is we provisions in our constitution that gives us the right to do something. But because we feel we don't want the shortest way out.
They gave
we
me
don't-
health care. They gave me health insurance for my family.
That is, if I'm negotiating for any job in
Yeah,
Nigeria,
what more could he have asked for?
that is, if I'm negotiating for any job in Nigeria, if you're not going to give me children's school fees, you have to pay my children's school fees.
John,
Anything that happens,
How?
John,
How can a job pay for
John,
students?
hold on.
What job does that?
In an see, John,
wait. LNG will pay his spousal
John,
allowance.
I would.
John,
John,
not be everywhere be oil and gas.
You
So
see this aspect you're saying, yeah?
Let me learn,
If you have a kind of a job that exposes you and
Samaria.
the risk involved is higher,
you dey
then
talk
there
of
are chances that you can
entertainment
get
like saying na oil and
benefits.
gas.
Samaria, let me land. LNG
Yes.
will pay your spouse an allowance, pay your children's school fees. LNG, please, you can go and check anywhere in the world. LNG will pay you your.
That's what I'm telling you. There are certain jobs you get, then those things are possible.
Hold on, can I say something? Wait now, John, can I say something?
Jobs and certain grades you get to, and the company wants you to take off your domestic problems off you to focus on your job.
Now only oil and gas they do this kind of thing.
You should know your onions to get such benefits.
See, let
Second
me
of
tell
all,
you
it
something.
depends on the kind of job.
Hold on. In my radio
If the kind of a
station
job that
then,
the risk involved is
in my
small.
radio station then, it was only the late Dan Foster, who was a star on the radio back then, that got all these benefits. Dan Foster was the only person that used to dangle in front of them that he is going and they will beg him. Because, let me tell you, at a point on Dan Foster's show, you will pay Cool FM 30,000 naira to run a hype. You will pay Dan Foster 50k. If you not pay Dan Foster, you not go run that hype. Where they in belt. They go fight, but they not fit sack am.
So that is free.
Hold on. I did not reach that level. There were people lining up, snitching, ready to replace me in a heartbeat. My papa no get radio station. Cool FM as of that time was the best radio station when it came to staff benefits in the entire country. No other radio. If I sit down with my colleagues on other radios and they tell me what they go through, they could not even believe that I had house. They could not even believe that I got fuel. So how, okay, if I called their BS and went to court, my divorce took 5 years. Taste Boss divorce took 9 years. That 5 years, waiting I go dey chop.
And I didn't ask you to go to court. That is what I'm saying is, if you guys were part of a trade union.
But there was no union. If we were idealistic, realistically, there was no union.
That is, forming a trade union is as simple as A, B.
And they have told us that if you form a trade union, they will sack you.
Please, Daddy Freeze.
John, do you understand what the is trying to say? If they have signed during the contract or the agreement on the company's policy, I mean, all it takes to start one is 2 persons. Before you know it, you form more this thing. But when it is signed, I can.
Daddy Freeze, if you sign any contract for a company that is against the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that contract is null and void.
Okay, John, so you want me to use the rest of my life to be fighting these people?
No, Daddy Freeze, if you have fought these people
and when you lose, when you lose, you still leave the place.
So wait, so me, now I go fight for the people where they after me.
People after you will benefit from it.
I don't care about people after me.
Really?
I care about myself.
So you breach the contract for the people after him.
This thing no dey realistic. This thing where they talk, John, no dey realistic.
No way. He has family to feed.
I gained my reputation in the oil industry because of me, the union came to places and till tomorrow, people see me and respect me. People see me and refer me and recommend me and tell me this. It tells them that you are a man of your words, that you cannot be compromised. Unionism is the only thing that Nigeria needs right now.
You see, I understand, but Yoruba people, they talk something, say, and toba fully fact bon, ni genuine.
Union, that is picketing. Picketing is a constitutional right of every Nigerian. You will go carry pots, cooking for your gates, begin cook for your gates. You will go cook, you will do rush shift, morning, afternoon, night.
Yeah, let me answer your question. You see that thing you're trying to tell that the things they should have done. Everyone is not the same. Do you understand? There are people that mind their peace. They want their peace of mind. All they care about is to do their job and go home and be at peace with their
mind. But how has it benefited the people that come after you?
They learned from me. You see,
house, all the things you listed. I mean, those benefits.
let me tell you what I did.
How many people were
Let me tell you what I did.
Those benefits are not benefits.
Hold on. Let me tell you what I did. Let me tell you what I did. I built me. And when the time was right, I called the shots. When I was during COVID, I did not go to work for 2 years and I continued earning my salary, working from my bedroom. I no go office. I say I know they go because of COVID. My show was number 1. I'm probably the most famous staff that they had at that point, probably till now. You understand? I could call their bluff at that time, at that stage. But it did not come with me. By the time COVID came, I don't hold yam. So they say, come to work. I say no. And I know see they no fit sack me. And even if they sack me, I get waiting to fall back on. I had an ecosystem outside them that I had built over 20 years, but did not come into fruition until maybe a year or 2 before COVID. Everything I was doing before that time was routed through the radio station. I want to interview somebody that will pay me money. I have to bring him to the radio station. The first person that told me, Baba, off this radio, I don't want radio. Bring me to your platform. Na Iyanya. I brought Iyanya to my radio station to interview him. Iyanya said, no, I didn't come to radio to do interview. That one way they do for house, now I want to do. That is when I realized that what I'm doing is now self-sufficient.
That's different.
And at that stage, I could call my shots. But you see, anything I did before then would have been premature. They would have kicked me and my children out on the street.
As a senior employee, tomorrow I sit down. Tomorrow, you see, today I can pick up the phone and call Pengasson executive and have a conversation with them. I can see my ex-colleagues outside and they greet me with respect because of the sacrifices I made. That is, sometimes it's not all about you. It's about what
you go feed my children, you go pay their school fees.
Like being an activist. Not everybody get that.
Excuse me.
Exactly.
But right now, nobody's feeding my children. I'm still feeding my children. Sometimes.
That time, if I'd left the way you said, if I'd done these things, Baba, I forgot knock your door, you go feed my children.
I never said you should leave. I never said you should leave.
They would have sacked me. It's not about me leaving.
Everybody not gonna be
every industry in Nigeria right now. Because I'm telling you categorically,
they make sign a contract
before the trade union came into the oil and gas industry. I'll give you examples like Adamak. Adamak was the biggest indigenous servicing company in Nigeria. Very, very big. But what was he doing? When they make money, he could buy Rolls Royce, buy Ferrari. Tony McPeggles. He could buy Rolls Royce, buy Ferrari. The company crashed. Their yard in Port Harcourt is as big as the city. Nothing happens there now. Grasses are growing there. You must pay workers' salary for up to a year, sorry. And workers aren't living. So if he had an active trade union then, he knows it. See, that is union members, they go check car away and see you go buy. CEO, you buy Ferrari. You never pay, you want no increase our salary. You go increase our salary. They will tell you for CBA.
That's not fair.
You do anything about it. We said that's not what.
You see, in countries, let me tell you what they did in. Let me tell you what they did in. What they would do in Romania. Hold on, let me give you an example of what we do in Romania. You see, countries will get union. On the 27th of every month or the 26th, I've forgotten the date, they must pay salary. If you delay, say this month, you pay 26, you pay 28. Union, not be work union or outside union. All I need to do is petition. Outside union go write you letter that you have been given a final warning.
Yes. Because some people
hold on.
collected loan and
Hold on. Hold on. The next time you default and somebody petitions them, they will come with a bell. That's in Romania. I say they don't ring bell for you. They will come with a bell and they will enter your office. They will just put hand for their computer. They will ring bell. Background auction don't start. They go auction and then and there. Person will get money, go carry that computer. You know if you talk, say you get the best way they go give you be so you move your file. They'll go outside once they see motor. They'll say this car, who does it belongs to the company. They'll ring. Once they ring that bell on top and back out, you don't enter auction. If they come to the company, say how much is the payroll that they are owing staff? 50 million. They touch the first car, they say this one. They go ring bell. If the car fee be 100 million. If the people where they say na 10 million they get, they don't sell that car 10 million. You are still owing 40 million. So by the time they ring bell for 2 of your properties, you go wrong comot. Find how you go pay everybody that day. So the fear of that bell,
Are they still doing that?
I don't know, but this was when I was a kid. They would just come touch your property like once they put hand for your property, ring bell on top of them like this. You don't enter auction mode. People will come begin bid. They'll come begin as in that your Rolls Royce. If you start to the bid down from 200,000 naira. So you, if to say you get sense, you will quickly go enter. But you say Romanians no they dubious. If to say na Niger man sense, me I will quickly enter. They go say 40 million. Knowing say if they tell me I pay the money, I go transfer the money, so I go cover the because now my papa company. You understand? Whoa, they go just you get one guy get Audi, very nice Audi. Now so they ring bell for an Audi. The guy use boss go house. He thinks in a play. They don't ring bell on top the Audi finish. Then and there they auction up. You know, say it be like you don't ever see those refuse truck for Lagos. Those cattle egrets where they follow the truck. Now so people will want buy auction things. Now so they follow those people where they ring bell.
You know why they do that in Romania? Because if you're setting up a company, the rightful thing to do is to understand your workforce. It should be a cost for payment of salaries. So this month of June, the money to pay the salary, this month of October, the money to pay the salaries of November is already set aside. If this month of October, business is down and there's no money to pay the salaries of October, and you didn't make money to pay the salaries of November, that you have already set aside, you lay off staff to streamline your business. You don't owe workers' salary. It is not. My salaries are paid the 21st. When I was still working in Nigeria, 21st. If on the 19th they know they won't pay salary on the 21st, they'll send us emails. Sorry, your salary will delay till 24th. They'll send you an email to notify you politely that your salary will be delayed till 24th.
Can't imagine anybody owing me for a job I did.
Do you understand? I can't.
I'm just trying to imagine, like, why? How?
David, I'll tell you categorically. Anybody that they owe salary for 3 months.
Why would you owe me salary for 3 months and you still expect me to work? I ain't going nowhere.
Anybody that owes salary for 3 months and he still goes to work, goes to that work because there's another thing he's stealing in the office.
I say 2 months, you ain't seen me there for anything.
People that office make him go to work. Because if you owe me salary for 1 day, extra 1 day, the next day I won't come to work. I will not come to work.
Do you remember saying that Nigeria would eat?
God go bless you.
I will not come to work.
But John, come to think of it, you're making a point. People say they haven't been paid in 6 months and they still go to work. And I'm like, what is that happening?
That deal where they do for office, they make them for office. They are thieves.
Let me tell you something, Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, At the end of the day, my experience, if you are working in Nigeria and you understand the climate in Nigeria, and you understand the justice system in Nigeria, there are some things that you will not try.
You can give yourself justice. I work for you this month, you don't pay me, I will go home and wait until I'm paid.
And my children will eat what?
But you have not paid me. The fact that I'm working doesn't mean that means there's something you're getting from the office. That's why it's still going to work. You can't put away they get for that office.
No, you see, let me tell you something,
I understand if you tell me to bear with you for some reasons,
Let me
And
explain
let's say
something
it
to you.
has to do, I mean,
Another thing that I need to explain to you is radio and entertainment work is not about salary, it's about exposure. Even if at the end of the day, you don't pay me my salary, as long as I if you go talk for radio, somebody go hear my voice,
The salary
hire
is
me
not
to
your,
do
it's not why you
MC.
go to work there. The salary is not why you go to work.
No.
that's it too.
And if you are not smart enough
Yes.
about it, you go and make it about the salary, you will mess your own entire career up.
The salary is not why you go to work. I'm talking
Exactly.
about.
That's why when you don't get that money, you get frustrated because that's the main reason why you do that.
At the end of the
I'm
day,
talking about a
yes, I
teacher.
know the salary. At the end of the day, I know the salary is still something at the end of the because there was a time when my salary, my monthly salary from the radio alone was $2,000, about $2,100. That's okay, especially since that's not all my revenue.
That's the truth. That's the truth. I believe that who much is given, much is expected. For me, if my agreement with you is that my salary will be paid on or before 30th, please make sure you pay on the 29th. Because that 30th, they might be delaying bank transfer. If the 30th falls on the weekend, and if the 30th falls on the weekend, make sure you pay.
Don't be coming down.
No,
You coming down. It should go be your own boss then.
I am a professional. I am a professional. If I make mistakes, you don't handle it lightly. If you make mistakes, I don't handle it lightly. I don't believe that my employer is my boss. We are in it together.
No.
And that's why if you give me a contract and you don't give me profit sharing at the end of the year, I'm not taking that contract.
Nobody will give you for my company. Nobody will give you.
I have never worked in my life from since 2009. I've never worked in my life without getting a share of the profit. First thing I look at is what my terminal benefit was and profit sharing. That's the first thing I look at. Right now that I have a son, the first thing I look at is my son's school fees and his medical insurance.
John, at some point you will compromise.
Compromise to what?
Thank
Listen
you.
to- especially if you have children.
Yes.
Feed.
Let me
You
make a
can't-
That time, my children they go medal hall.
John, if you like say you never find work for Nigeria, you just see it for some time.
I swear.
When I was working in Dubai, the UAE government was paying my school fees in Nigeria. They pay me. Why? You go and ask in the UAE if they pay school fees.
We're talking about Nigeria.
I go and ask in the UAE if they pay school fees, and you tell me if they're not working.
I agree with you. I'm saying Nigeria doesn't work.
Madam, Slumbergy, ExxonMobil, Shell, will pay you children's school fees. I know people who get up to 1 million naira a year children's school fees per child.
John,
The fact that you guys are dependent on peanuts, because maybe it's because of the skills you guys have. But if you have good skills, you have good bargaining chips. I'm talking about right now.
Hey, John.
What
Be nice, calm down. Now, which one are you guys are getting the peanuts? Excuse me?
Did I call your name?
Who are the you guys?
Did I call your
Excuse me?
What we are even fighting for the oil industry now is equal pay for equal job. If you're a directional driller in Nigeria and there's a directional driller in
That's
Houston,
okay if it works for you.
in Houston, and both of you work for ExxonMobil, what you pay the guy in Houston is what you pay the guy in Nigeria. You pay the guy in Houston $10,000, you pay the guy in Nigeria $10,000.
I mean, that's understandable. I know because I know, of course, I have a family member in GPR. So at the time, we were also talking about that, but then...
Employers were talking about standard of living. And what was the response of the trade unions of Pengerson? If you feel the standard of living in Nigeria is lower, tell the guy in Houston to relocate to Nigeria and come and stay in Nigeria and enjoy that lower standard.
That's right.
Listen, the fact that we not just accept the barest minimum that is supposed to be our right as an entitlement.
But you know, for every work thing, that's why they have location differentials and, cost of living. You see, these factors, you're not putting them into consideration, John.
Cost of living is scam. It's scam.
Please, I thought this is not meant to be the topic of today.
For example,
in
Nigeria, there's something they call in the oil industry. There's something they call risk factor. That is the amount of risk you're exposed to. Nigerian risk factor is about 1.5. You go to places like Yemen and all these war-torn zones, about 2.5. So they pay you 2.5 times your day rates, 1.5 times your day rates. There was a time Pengas said, okay, why are you paying expats 1.5 in Nigeria? The Nigerians that work in Nigeria, are they not exposed to the same risk the expats are? When they come carry people for creek, not only white people did they carry, they know they carry the Nigerians too. You must pay us. It's the risk factor.
That's not fair.
These are fair bargains that you see the trade unions bring up. The trade union will never go out of put the employer in a fixed way he cannot pay those things. The trade union knows that the employer can pay those things. He knows that it's the entitlement of the employees, and they fight for it. That is why they are a trade union. And anybody who feels that, see, I believe even restaurant workers should have a trade union in Nigeria. And that's why you see Lebanese come to Nigeria and their own restaurants, and in the night you see them in club just drinking champagne, but their employees cannot even pay transport to go home. You guys sit down here and defend this fatness.
I bet, John. But this is not to say we are defended. We just
restaurant workers in Nigeria a month. When people sit down and drink champagne, times 10 the price of the bottle.
That's not cool.
What you're saying is valid, and I agree with you. My point is, at the time DF got the job, he had a family to feed, and he had no option.
Madam, at the time I told my employer that if you don't pay me on the 31st of the month, I won't come to work the next day. I had a 2-month-old baby.
John, you know, say you nine Daboski.
I had a 2-month-old baby. I didn't know where the next baby food would come from. But what I knew I had was my skills.
Where the next baby
That they can't get from any other.
What the baby go chop no date for a 2-month-old baby?
You know they. But what I know
why you don't say?
This bread. You see this
baby
bread?
don't get what you go chop.
You see this bread?
Make me a contract guinea fowl.
I know that they're not big at any other place. It was not even it was in place.
Soon.
Okay, let's go back to the priest. You started this live with your caption up there. What is your take on that?
I don't take my take from ground. Never.
He said the man Mumu.
No, the man no be Mumu. That one, the man na Mumu. What do you think of it?
Which one of them?
Well,
that's a different thing, right?
I was just still trying to, because the story is still not clear to me. I can see Tinubu to release. So
now two different stories. The woman, okay, let's talk about that one. Tinubu.
If not that one, I feel there's something fishy somewhere. There's something. That guy's father. Yeah, there's something because the day that thing happened, the family released a press statement saying that they are against it, they don't appreciate it, that it is wrong, that this happened. 2 days later, start the backlash from Nigerians saying that how would a woman do this to this person? Is it because the father is a PDP man?
And I followed that news from day one.
Suddenly the man came and changed his mouth. So there's something fishy. There's no smoke without the fire. There's something fishy somewhere. There's something going on somewhere. But that's their personal business. If you want, me personally, I feel that the court should not allow a woman like that to raise children. Those children doomed if they are led to raise with a woman around the woman that has such anger.
She be in his side. They should take her to his side.
They'll be creating 2 more monsters for the next justice system.
I agree with you 100%.
And where God will they punish them? By the time those 2 more monsters grow up, and people like me, they in government, as they do them and they go hide and eat it. They don't even do
I'll tell you, it won't happen again, by the way, to start with. Such person, the society is not safe with her around, period.
That woman does not deserve to be out there. Because if you look at
it does not.
If you look at the picture of that cadaver, you know that this person did not do this. This was not an anger.
That's a cuckoo. That's a cuckoo, John. That's a cuckoo. That person deserves to be in his psych.
That's not a crime of fury. Crime of fury.
That's a cuckoo.
Why are you doing this? Why did you?
They should be in his psych.
Hey, once you see that jar, blood, come on. Remorse will come. You'll be like, oh, what have I done? But no, jar.
The repeatedly.
That's an animal.
Period. That's
Because
a,
she caught him cheating.
that's a pure cuckoo. Shouldn't be released to the public, to the society, no? They should be in a mental ward.
But it's politics. Everything in Nigeria now is politics. They can. They might even make a. You know what's happening? They'll make a chief justice of the federation.
Look at the case of the young girl. You remember the young girl that got rid of the man that that picked her up? Remember? And then they had to pardon her, and then they showed a video where she was in a prison, participating in beauty contest and all the rest of the bunch. Okay,
Chidinma.
it's like people just do things that go free for.
No, she's not free.
It is now.
She's still in prison.
Yeah, but they do beauty
They
pageant.
do beauty pageant.
They don't sack everybody or suspend everybody for beauty pageant.
Oh, good for them.
It did not
I mean,
end
that's
well.
not to say they couldn't have a life in there, but then, come on, how do you expect the families of the victims to feel and the friends? Do you understand? It's like, come on, you can get rid of my person and go like that. That's not happening. That's not happening.
I just feel this one was political, and they should continue with it if they feel it's political. Everything there was political.
Unless we want to lie to ourselves, it was political.
Everything there was political.
This network. Good.
Yeah, it's circling.
Are you freeze? What happened to your network? Oh, it's back.
The person they call
And such a person will come out tomorrow, they will employ you, give you a position that you're not even supposed, like you don't even merit. And that's it. And you start living the rest of them.
Samaria, when you guys are surprised about things like this, I laugh at you guys, honestly, because we live in a country where me, as an army officer, maybe I'm the captain of a platoon. I'm a captain commanding a platoon. And me and my boys move in to Malamfatori to repel insurgents. And we were 20 out of the 2018 died. Only 2 of us survived. I come back tomorrow. All the boys will manage arrest. Nigerian government will grant them amnesty. Now incorporate them into the.
But that's what's been happening.
Into the Nigerian army. They're gonna deploy them. How?
It's been happening. People don't buy you. People don't buy for the same thing. People don't buy.
I'm remembering Emeka, Tunde, Sani that served under my platoon. Wey Kpai 2 days later, they forced their families out of the barracks. Their wives are roaming around the streets with their children selling granola on the street.
And guess what? They will go back to that thing that they came out from, and they renounced. They will still go back after a while. See, all these things where they hear say recently, this is not allegedly. Recently, a major gun runner that sells guns from Nigeria to Nigeria, he's from Nigeria Republic, was arrested. He has sold a lot of assault rifles brought in a lot of assault rifles into Nigeria to bandits. What was his confession? That members of the army gave him protection to bring them into Nigeria. Of course, yes. How did it pass?
What makes me feel that it's not him?
How did it pass through?
It's not those repentant ones that help you still bring it. There are ideologies that cannot be wide, that people don't repent from.
I'm telling you that at the time I was kidnapped, there's that route that I operated and ran through every day for so many years. With all the checkpoints I know that they had on that route. That very morning, not even one single. Not even one of them was on that road. So they all know what they're doing.
It's crazy.
They know what they're doing.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And
This matter no concern that they freeze. No need that chicken when they eat then. If you eat finish now, you can tell them a good night.
If one day when these boys are reach the war, you think these soldiers are happy? No, they're not. And you say, there are no human being will be happy that someone that he went to arrest brings him back. He tells him tomorrow.
See, I no try. At least I dey talk about the matter for my life.
Yeah.
Nobody will be happy.
I don't do as my power
It
reach.
means that even you that arrested the person, you're not safe
You're
anymore.
not safe.
You're not safe. You're not safe.
You're not safe. I don't think that some of these officers came back from Maiduguri. I don't think barracks the day where they pay their list posting come out. You see boys crying, soldiers crying, because they know the fate of what they are going to meet there. They are going to.
So what is the essence of sending them there if you end up? I mean,
it's what they see.
Granting your
as an officer, the day you are commissioned, you swear to defend Nigeria from every form of enemy, both foreign and domestic. The fact that they took that oath is their oath of office. They know that most times they go there and face a reality that is not supposed to be their reality. But what would they do? That is what they've signed to do. That is why they are soldiers. That is why they should be respected. At least the respect they should get is not incorporating their enemies into the entity they belong to. That's the least respect you can give soldiers. And we're not talking about saluting them in the airport, giving them rights to certain things in the country. No. That one is basics that the country has not given them. I was in Houston, is it Houston or Atlanta airport once, when soldiers, US Marines were coming back from, I think, Iraq then, and the whole airport stood still for them. They stopped everything they were doing and announced the arrival of 5 members of the US Marines. How many Nigerian soldiers can even pay flight tickets? A soldier get off his duty in Maiduguri. You want him to pay his transport, use his money and pay transport money back to his barracks where his family is.
It's a shame.
It's a shame. And you arrest people they go to fight and you incorporate them back into the Nigeria.
I'm telling you. So why send them there?
Why send them there?
Why use them for a bed?
Why send them there?
Just to
Dear
prove that you're
people,
doing
I
something.
love you guys. I have to go and
They
sleep.
get lots of person like me know their time here.
John,
Yes.
thank you very much. Ofuri, thank you very much. Sama baby, you're looking
What did
beautiful.
I tell you? That the freeze once is done eating this chicken, next thing na veg.
I've been on for 1 hour 30 minutes
What
in the
did I
middle of
say
the
now?
night. Make I go sleep. John, God bless you.
As soon as they're done with the chicken, the next thing is sleep that the freeze.
Baba, I don't try now. 1 hour 30 minutes in the
I
middle
don't
of the
try.
night. Thank you. John, God bless you. Ofure baby, God bless you. Everybody watching, we see tomorrow. The chicken don't weigh me down.